In a world where fame often changes people, one man stayed humble. In a sport driven by money, one man chose generosity. In football, where ego is everywhere, one man chose faith. This is the story of Sadio Mané, from a small village in Senegal to the biggest football stadiums in the world. This is not just the story of a footballer. This is the story of belief, sacrifice, success, and Islam. Sadio Mané was born on April 10, 1992, in Bambali, a small and quiet village in Senegal. There were no football academies, no big stadiums, no coaches, just dust, heat, and dreams. His family was poor and life was difficult. Football was not considered a future. Education and religion were more important. In fact, Mané's father wanted him to become an imam, a religious leader. But young Sadio had something inside him, a fire, a dream, a belief. He played football barefoot, on rough fields, sometimes with torn clothes. People laughed at him. Some told him to stop dreaming, but Mané didn't listen. At just 15 years old, Sadio Mané made the hardest decision of his life. He left his village without permission, traveling to Dakar to attend football trials. He had no money, no proper boots, no guarantees, only hope. When scouts first saw him, they laughed at his appearance, but once he touched the ball, everything changed. They saw speed, they saw hunger, they saw talent. That day, Sadio Mané's life began to change forever. Soon after, Mané moved to France, joining FC Metz. For the first time, he was far from home, in a new culture, a new language, a new life. It was not easy, but Mané worked harder than everyone else. From France, he moved to Red Bull Salzburg in Austria. This is where Europe truly noticed him. Goals, assists, relentless running. He became unstoppable. In 2014, Sadio Mané arrived in England, joining Southampton, and then history. He scored the fastest hat-trick in Premier League history, 3 goals in under 3 minutes. The football world was shocked. One club was watching closely: Liverpool. In 2016, Sadio Mané signed for Liverpool FC. This move changed everything. Alongside Mohamed Salah and Roberto Firmino, Mané became part of one of the deadliest attacking trios football has ever seen. With Liverpool, Mané won the UEFA Champions League, the Premier League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup. He scored in finals, he delivered in big moments. He pressed, defended, attacked endlessly. Yet, despite global fame, he remained the same humble man from Bambali. For Senegal, Sadio Mané is more than a footballer. He is a national symbol. He carried the hopes of millions, leading Senegal to historic success in the Africa Cup of Nations. One unforgettable moment was when Mané scored the winning penalty in the AFCON final, bringing tears, celebrations, and pride to his country. In a recent Africa Cup match against Morocco, Senegal secured a hard-fought 1-0 victory after extra time. It was a tense and difficult game. Mané's leadership, calmness, and experience guided the team. He motivated his teammates, kept focus under pressure, and showed what true leadership looks like. Even without scoring, his presence made the difference. Behind the goals and trophies is a man guided by faith. Sadio Mané is a devout Muslim. He prays regularly. He fasts during Ramadan, even during the football season. He never hides his belief. Islam shapes his discipline, his humility, and his character. He avoids showing off wealth. He lives simply. He remembers where he came from.
Many fans around the world admire him as a good Muslim who lives by Islamic values, not just words, but actions. While others buy luxury cars, Mané builds schools. While others collect watches, Mané builds hospitals. In Bambali, his hometown, he has funded schools, clinics, and mosques. He supports families every month. He pays for education. He gives people hope. When asked why he gives so much, Mané said, "Why would I want 10 Ferraris? I suffered, so I want to help others." That sentence tells you everything. Sadio Mané's story is not about football alone. It is about belief when no one believed, faith in difficult times, success without arrogance, wealth with responsibility. From a small Senegalese village to the world's biggest stages, Mané never forgot who he is: a football legend, a humble man, a role model, and a good Muslim. This is Sadio Mané. If this story inspired you, like the video, share it with others, and subscribe for more stories like this. Thank you for listening.